Welcome back, Mech Warriors. We have yet another cast again today. You're with the host, the glorious me, Mr. Just Call Me Ash, and I have a replacement for Bowser. It is Toaster. How are you doing, mate?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, Ash?
I am ready for another good set of Div C matches, I think. Today, this one we have is 42 Q&A versus FCoB. Now, I'm going to quickly go to the standings right now. Oops, wrong button. To the standings. And so 42 are on the top at the moment now with 162 points, which is pretty massive. They had a really, really solid last week. Actually, fair to say they played exceptionally well. FCoB, though, are on the bottom here with 117 points. However, sorry, second bottom. However, I mean, it's only 20 points, the 30 points that basically separates second and fifth. So anyone can pretty easily take this up, I reckon.
And another important thing is 42 hasn't played the Division B team yet, which, you know, if they don't do well, that can maybe bring some of the other teams further back into contention. So every point still matters, even though they are in the lead.
It can definitely play a factor. That's for sure. Now, hang on. Getting someone tagging me on Discord. What we'll do is we'll flick over and maybe talk about the build today for the 1v1.
This is my submitted build. A good old bushwhacker, just PPFLD, pinpoint front-loaded damage with a snub-nose PPC and AC20. It's kind of, I don't know, a fun mech to 1v1 in because it shields really well. All the weapons are CT and one side torso that can shield really well in this kind of long, narrow mech. And it's, I don't know, this is more a competition of not so much out DPSing your opponent, but being effective with your damage, right? This thing's going to be a little bit hot, but if you can land all your shots CT, you know, it doesn't take that many to actually kill a mech.
Yeah, we worked out, what, 4 good shots, and that's it. Basically, you're done, so we'll wait and see.
Who lands their shots better, or do you go for legs? But I don't know, you and Bowser mentioned earlier, this mech can shield its legs really well if you know what you're doing.
I'm not saying that Andy didn't, but he knows he didn't. So
yeah,
we can leave that.
If you remember, maybe yep. That's the better.
Yep, definitely we can let him go with that one. So these guys are ready to go. And I guess we'll just get into the 1v1 and see what happens from there.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like 42 is nominated Kamichiwa, MS player, or former MS, I guess. I don't really know. And James Bond bombed on the side of.
I think they were both former mech. Once upon a time at various stages. So we'll just wait till these guys. Oh, they're both ready. Okay. Do it. Get into the 1v1.
Another interesting thing is, this map, neither of these mechs have jump jets, but it's a very vertical map, so, we'll see who decides they want to maybe go up, go on the very high catwalks, or stay in the middle.
Yep. I think I need to swap my overlay over. No, I don't. I do. Quickly.
I'm just waiting for a headshot, man. They have enough armor on their head and a structure to take an AC-20, but if you get the AC-20 and the snub nose, you could theoretically headshot somebody.
Yay. Now, are they going to both run up the side ramps here or not? I don't know. A bit hard to say, I guess, in some respects.
I know I would be.
Both black. They're both painted black bushwhackers, eh? Trying to stealth it, I guess. Oh no, they're both running up the same ramp. Ooh. Gonna see a very, very early engagement here from these two guys. First blood.
Kamichiwa getting a good first hit.
Yep. First blood there, Kamichiwa.
James misses. Kamichiwa taking the super high ground. James kind of just running straight in.
Oh, bang! That was a decent shot there from Kamichiwa. Very, very good. Got to line it up really, really well. James Bond had no idea he was there, actually, I think.
Yeah, he didn't even get off a return shot.
Yep.
And has already dropped down.
Oh, nearly taking a torso out there as well. Oh, back shot there. This is not looking good for James Bond at the moment. He's just kind of totally out of position and just not seeing what's going down here right now.
Trying to find his way back. Kamichiwa still has great shots on him though. He's
on the torso as well there from Kamichiwa. Torso is one shot.
Dead
it is a dead arm,
torso,
yeah.
so it's not necessarily that bad, but James needs to catch up on damage.
Yeah, big time. Kamichiwa's only taken a CT shot, and that's about it.
Yeah, shot red.
Oh, hit the miss.
Kamichiwa misses. Oh no.
Oh, clean swing and a miss there. Oh, and James Bond misses. Oh, and Kamichiwa misses as well. Oh dear. These guys are going to be kicking themselves. Oh, it takes the arm off there.
He's lost the side torso, but I think he's actually winning. Like, Kamichiwa has, I think, taken more damage CT. I'm not terribly certain on that.
You can actually see through the boxes here from memory, so a little bit cheesy that you can see that from one side. But, oh, James Bond takes another shot there. Where'd that hit him? Oh, on the dead side. Basically nowhere. Oh, another torso this time. Oh, this could be over soon.
Yeah, if he loses the AC-20, that's going to be a big hit to...
Oh, bang! Headshot! Oh, there it is! There it is! There's the headshot! You wanted to see one, you got it!
Oh bang! My gosh.
Wow, okay, that ended the fight real quick, didn't it?
And it is kind of the danger of getting that close.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, James Bond for FCoB, loser. Winner is 42.
Kamichiwa just putting out way more damage, but I guess it kind of didn't matter because he headshot him anyways. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess in the end it kind of didn't matter. You did get him. So, oh. Okay then. Let's find out what side they want.
First map, and yeah, we'll see which side these teams want.
So it is Forest Colony Classico for this week, and it is cap point.
So what do you expect then? I mean, we've seen a lot of like MPL brawl kind of going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's
a lot of light mechs.
It's the light mech game, right? I mean, what else are you going to play? I mean, you could go. I guess you could go smaller, or go with one of the heavies and go a little bit of range. I guess like GNX tried to do, but if you get pushed, you've got no DPS at that point. You know, you've only got basically 1 or 2 shots in your mech to really make it count. That's it. So if you don't, I think it's a bad idea. But we'll wait and see, right? I think it's just going to be that medium pulse. That's what it should be.
I haven't seen. I don't know. I watched the GNX match earlier. I'm surprised they didn't try and get out to water sooner. Like, you know, going from Alpha Lance. Surprised they didn't just send like the one light to Kappa and then send the rest of their team like wide out water since they had that Huntsman.
I was going to say that. I'm just bringing up the map strat now. If the Huntsman was sort of out here and actually almost, like you said, forced them to walk all the way across. You could even kite them backwards at that. You could even kite them backwards. There. Oh, there's none. Yeah, there's not much at all. I mean, there is a little bit. There's a little bit here if you sit on this side of it, and sort of you go around the top. But if you go north, it means coming back this way is just twice as hard later. So
I don't know, maybe the timings don't work out. I've not really theory crafted this drop with these kind of decks before. So.
It's a light drop. I mean, it's just fast. Really, it's all 100k plus. Basically for every mech, so I guess timing doesn't matter a hell of a lot. I think from Team 2 Bravo Lance, you can actually get to Kappa slightly faster.
Yeah,
slightly.
And that's like the reason to go water, right? You send a flea there, get the cap, and then you back all your team out into water because you can pretty much hit Kappa from.
Yeah, well, you can control it. Yeah, you just control the game. You can do semi range if you want. No dramas at all. I'm actually wondering, it just sort of popped into my brain, maybe even an AC2 Griffin or something. We got Bowser in the chat there.
Yeah.
The 4 AC2 Griffin, if you played it, 700 meters, it could work. I mean, the entire team has to dive you to get to you, right? I don't know.
I mean, the one mech that Marine mechs in D5 used to use was the laser treb. It has crazy quirks for like large lasers, which are kind of perfect. They've got enough DPS, but you can still scratch at range.
Okay.
But I don't know. Haven't looked at that mech in a while, so maybe it's not so good anymore.
Yeah, true. Well, these guys are getting set up into the lobby. Not too much more we can really
Yeah.
talk about in terms of
Spawns
map
don't really
strat.
matter this map. I mean, Bravo, I guess, is a little bit different for Team 2, but everything's pretty symmetrical spawn-wise otherwise.
I mean, these are the only real sort of points you sort of Pop-Tart and you cover around, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Oops, my bad.
Oh, that's all right.
I'm erasing everything. Yeah, there's like this hill. There's a little rock here.
Yep, and the little rock. The little rock in the middle can actually be a pain in the ass because you can kind of shoot over it if you're up high here. Sorry,
yeah.
You do that in green. If you get up a little bit higher, you can actually kind of shoot over the top of it too. So
it's like just enough for like something the size of a flea or a locust to get like good cover. But if you're in a medium, you're not.
Or you get a strike dropped on you and you don't even see the strike coming. That can also be a problem as well. Strikes and light mechs, they don't agree with each other. You can lose half your light mech from a single airstrike. That's how balanced and great they are.
Yeah, I think I saw Bradley get USM like hit 50% in an incubus the other day by a strike. Never even saw it.
Doesn't surprise me at all. At all. Now 42 took the bottom side, didn't they? The Team 2 side. So we're off and running here. These guys are ready to get into the action. And so are we. So that's good. Okay. Now it's waiting for the next
they brought
load up and stuff. No, I have my teams wrong backwards because this map is back. There we go. Okay, that's ready.
Looking at decks seems pretty standard. U4, I'll bring in Commando 1D, Slinks, Urban Mech K9, Wolfhound 2, but they have opted for a Nova. Haven't seen too many of those. Novas tend to be kind of squishy, though they do have some impressive damage output.
The 6-pulse micro build is actually not too bad. I mean, it can brawl pretty well if you can get the damage in. If you get focused, though, I mean, your legs get taken off really pretty quickly.
Meanwhile, 42, they're just hanging back. It looks like they're going to let the other FCoB onto the point. They've got a Wolfhound, a Firestarter 9A.
Yeah, they're just balling up and waiting, and then they're going to go in together. Okay, right. This is a different strategy to what I thought was going to happen here. Just wait and brawl in. Okay. But just
Level
seeing
was on the point, but he's chased off pretty quick. He's in a commando, though, so, you know.
We're seeing a pretty just heavy all-in brawl here. Oh, and Levels is
in the lead.
Oh, wow. Okay, so they don't actually, Olsen dives in first, but then runs away successfully by the look of it, and they're all on the Nova, focusing the Nova legs pretty well, pretty fast. It's a little bit of crossfire here.
And looks like 42's on the Uzil, or...
I think it's the Uzil. I'm not
on the Uzil. Yeah,
I'm not really sure. I mean,
legged and goes down.
Yeah, he goes down this time. Carl Avery gets taken out really fast. He's normally the last guy alive in most of these fights. They're on Kamichiwa here, but they're also on the K9 Irby Brawls Deep, who gets taken out there by Kamichiwa. The Butterboy Wolfhound now seems to be the target, but Zudakai gets legged. Herod gets down James Bomb, though, in the end. Tolson is now legged here. Can Level and Butterboy finish him off? Not really sure. No, they do get him. And 40...
Butterboy's leg now, and his Wolfhound
42 looking pretty good. Looking pretty good for 42.
Probably just needs to try and get the kill on Zudakai here. Yeah. Zudakai is legged, so...
He needs the points now. You're not going to get the win. You just need to try and get some points. Oh, but the Mislink is... sorry. Commando is legged. Oh. And once your Commando has no legs, he's no longer a Commando.
Can't abuse those hitboxes and the mobility.
Yeah.
Leg.
Can't use that 4,000 damage of hitbox bullshit to evade if you can't evade, right?
Yeah.
42.
Overall, really quick brawl there.
Yeah,
like,
really quick.
Team shooting on both sides. Just 42 came out a little bit ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that really fast early kill on that Nova definitely helped. I feel like the Nova, if you kind of sat at the back, would have been a bit better. Damage numbers.
Look at the damage spread.
Pretty even. It's pretty even, isn't it? It's no massive differences. It's all between 100 and 200. That's it.
I mean, even the Nova managed to get 100 out. So.
Yeah. I always feel like, yeah, if the Nova just sat back just a little bit and let all the other guys tank for him, I mean, that's essentially what you need to do if you've got all the damage. Let the other guys take it more. And maybe that could have gone a little bit better there for FCoB, but that's not how it went.
The engagement position was a little weird to me, I guess, but
they
kind of went around and up the rock.
Yeah, they NASCAR around the small rock, not the really, really big one sort of thing. So, yeah. Strange.
But
oh well, it's the light drop. It's generally a bit of a shit fight. So,
yep. Just how many back shots can you get?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, can you get a good back shot and instantly delete someone, or can you all just pound that one leg on one mech and wipe him off the field? You know.
Yep.
Okay. So let me just swap the teams around, and we're gonna go to. We're going to Alpine Peaks Gamma Cap Point. So I'm gonna swap the around here for you. And
yes, Alpine Peaks.
whoa, here we go. Here we go.
So we saw earlier, what was it? GNX ran basically up into F10, G9, kind of hung out there for a little bit until they realized CSPS had a rifleman sitting on top of the mountain. And then they realized, oh, we have to push. This guy's gonna farm us if we don't. And so they just YOLO'd down into G10 and H10 and mopped up CSPS. Interesting strategy. One thing, the abusable thing about that strat that maybe GNX could have taken more advantage of is the fact that it takes so long to get up to H12, especially if you're doing a rifleman or something up there. And you said, and it's an interesting thought that I hadn't really thought of, is haven't seen anyone go like just wide around the F line, right? And
yeah, you can do
up
that
the mountain that
fast
way.
and brawl, man. I mean, and if they have a ranged mech up there, right? Say you send as Team 2 all your other mechs sort of up around this area, up here. If you don't send everybody up here, and they do rush you pretty quickly, your ranged mech is then pushed out of position pretty fast. And if you're all brawlers, and he's a ranged mech that needs time for DPS, all that kind of stuff, you can definitely do something pretty crazy there.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen any team do that yet, which is kind of surprising. So it's kind of surprising.
The other thing we've seen, I don't know, it was Crossfire and I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
They just YOLO'd straight up the mountain. We're waiting there and just had a big brawl devolve over who neither team actually cared about Gamma.
Yeah, no one even touched the cap or looked at it, I don't think. So, yeah.
That is another strategy.
It's another strategy. I mean, I don't know if it's going to happen on the medium.
You're kind of all in on banking on the other team to be an H9, though, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to happen on the medium drop, though. That's the interesting question. I really don't know. You know what I mean? So.
Well, I mean, that is what happened yesterday with.
Oh, really? Happened there as well.
Crossfire versus.
Oh, well, it was Crossfire that did it the other week as well on the assault drop, I think it was. Yeah. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So
they're just going to keep doing it over and over until they
could be
win by attrition or something. Yeah. Okay.
Time to start counter-stratting Crossfire, guys.
Oh dear. Well, these guys are not mucking around too much today, which is good. Straight into the drops. No mucking around to be seen here. Okay.
All right. Let's see what these teams have got. I'll head over to U4L. Give their mechs a look.
Okay. Here we go. Here comes Team 1, the blue team. Their mechs are landing in now. We're going to have a quick look to see. All Rifleman 2C, hey? And the Vapor Eagle. Medium lasers, PPCs, 3 ER large Shadowcat, interesting choice. LBX2 Rifleman, interesting choice. And a Vulcan there. So, ER mediums, what's on the Vulcan? Here we have medium pulse, ER mediums, a little bit of a mixed bag deck here from 42. Bit of a mixed bag. Some range,
U4L has
some no range.
I don't think U4L has any range except maybe this Vapor Eagle. Vapor Eagle's ATMs, which I guess, yeah. You can use those out to like 1,000 meters if you want, but
Oh yeah,
not
right.
exactly
It's
ideal.
all SRM brawl here for FCoB. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And looks like they're headed straight up the mountain, kind of doing what
Yeah.
Crossfire and their opponent did.
I mean, the Phoenix Hawk here is going to see them pretty early on, and he's fast too, right? So
Yeah,
he's going to be able to get out of there pretty easily without much basically any opposition at all. He hasn't seen them yet.
42 should know something's up though. The fact that they haven't seen anyone yet. Yeah, the Phoenix Hawk spotted them. He's gonna bail, and he should outrun pretty much everything.
Yeah, he should definitely be faster than all these other guys. There's no, I mean, yeah, there's actually no mech from the FCoB team that is faster. So easily bails out there. 42 now essentially have lots of range to shoot these guys. And what are they going to do? What are they going to do? How are they going to do it?
Be backing up. Like, you see, they don't really have any range. Get off these hills. Start going, you know, towards the north of the map, towards those E11 open areas.
FCoB are doing the rotation station all the way around. This gives 42 nearly, I'm going to say nearly 45 seconds to set up here. How do they set up? Do they set up properly in time? The Rothman is running. The Shadowcat isn't. The Shadowcat isn't running yet, but I'm seeing Prometheus here has eyes on. He knows now. They all know that they're coming. And they've capped it in the meantime. 42 are now.
Yeah, Shade is ducked down, and he should be fast enough to get back in time. He's medium pulse, so he's not going to be trading anyways at the start.
He's now accruing caps. James Bomb there, eating a little bit of damage in the linebacker. Basically spread damage, though. It's not massive. Oh, FCoB with a strike over the back there, but doesn't connect with anybody.
Yeah, Carl dodges it nicely. And they've got their range mechs just backing up.
I'm still watching them move up slowly here, but they, yeah. 42 are moving well back here. They are 600-700 meters away from this brawling team.
And now they're going to have to deal, like, this Shadowcat and the Vulcan. They need to get in there, kind of be harassing them from the back.
An airstrike right in the front of them here. But, oh, no, it wasn't an artillery. It was an airstrike. Does not connect. James Bomb now is just getting absolutely shellacked here. Still fresh everywhere. A lot of spread damage. Not necessarily. They should be just legging him. I mean, they should have legged him by now. Now they're finally going for the legs. Here we go. Stopping that linebacker. But Prometheus is getting pressed now pretty hard. The Vulcan for Kamichiwa is rolling in the back here. Is harassing the ATM mech, which is exactly what you want to be doing. Taking him out of the fight. Carl finishes off James Bomb there. Prometheus is just trying to run away. And basically he's legged now, so he can't do that. Give as much distance as he can. Juice finishes off Prometheus there. And I never seen
this rifleman though is still alive and just back it up.
He's just farming. If he doesn't have 800-900 damage at the end of this game, I'm going to be very surprised. The Kitaro is about to get legged here. Level at the back here in the ATM boat has actually been legged, by the way. So he's unable to do anything to get into the fight. So the Vapor Eagle this time has been taken out of the fight and will not farm anything. No ATM farming this game.
Carl's still kiting. They like haven't.
Look, he's fresh, dude. He's 90% still. He's only just starting to drop down now. And the Butterboy here is basically dead as well. Oh dear, this is not going well for them. They're aiming his legs on Carl there. Yeah. Oh, but Butterboy's been legged. It's only Juice left in a Huntsman here. It gets the kill, but it's not going to last very long himself because he's got no leg armor and he's got an airstrike. Oh, he's lost the leg and an airstrike on him. Oh, artillery down to 55%, 42%. Oh, airstrike. Oh, make me sick. Oh dear. 39% for Juice.
I was just gonna pick this guy apart.
Yeah, that's it. Kamichiwa doesn't realize there's an airstrike behind him. Drops down to 83% from that. And that's just about it. There we go. Oh dear. Oh dear. That did not go so well.
No, I mean 42 reacted perfectly to that.
Yep, that was
just
perfect.
Spread their mechs and abuse their range advantage, legging them. And
let's have a look at this number from the Rofferman. Oh, only 600, only 700. Okay, I would have thought it'd be a little bit more than that, but still 767. No surprise.
Yeah.
No surprise.
Kamichiwa farmed that Vapor Eagle. Poor level.
Yeah, we've stressed so many games over the weeks that getting that Vapor Eagle and and not letting it farm the damage is just so critically important. That happened today. There was no
sure.
way
And
that
he
you
was
can
like the
farm
one guy who had, you know, more than
any
400 meter range too.
He could have at least shot ATMs at 500 meters. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. Oh dear, that did not go well for FCoB at all there. Now I'm going to flip back to the map strat so you can do a little bit of drawing of what happened that game while we get ready for the next one, which is Rubelite Oasis.
So U4L, they ran up H10. They chilled here for a second. That was a good job on 42-9. We should send our Phoenix Hawk, one of our faster mechs, up here just to kind of figure out what's going on, make sure
FCoB went up there,
monkeys happen.
There was no cookies. No cookies.
No cookies.
No cookies.
And so then 42 is just like positioned perfectly. They had their long range guys already in Echo 10. Their faster guys who could kite pretty well. They were on F10, and they could drop down to Gamma, which U4L can't afford to chase them there while the Overwatch is in E10. So U4L just kind of had to make the long, arduous march up to Echo 10, where they finally got the Vapor Eagle, and then they made all the way around Echo 11 to F12.
Yeah.
And then they finally got the Rifleman. But then,
that was pretty rough. That was pretty rough.
Bleeding mechs.
Pretty rough. So this time we're gonna.
Zudakai was 99%, I think, in his
fresh in the Shadowcat.
Shadowcat, like literally not shot the entire game.
Yeah. Ouch. Rubelite, here we go. What do you think we're going to see on this game? I mean, is FCoB going to brawl again? I'm going to go with yes, because they seem fairly committed to this behavior.
Hopefully they'll mix in some Overwatch.
How are they going to do it? How are they going to brawl?
You have to. I mean, I liked what
they're going to know. We have to pretend they're going to brawl. How are they going to do it? How do they execute it, mate? We have to have faith in their brawling.
Their team won. So where is the other team going to set up? I mean, team 2 probably keeps a guy in Echo 7. They probably have a guy here. They might probably have a guy here.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
maybe one or two faster elements here. I don't know. How do you brawl this? I don't know.
I mean, it's you can brawl it around this way.
Maybe what you got to do is you go like
you could go up the guts and around sort of the back this way. But the problem is, it's these mechs that are. It's the E7 mech that's the problem. He sees a lot of the map. He sees up here. He sees well down here. What is it? It's the heavy drop as well.
In the orange ever.
So there's 4 heavies.
You're dead.
4 heavies and 1 assault. If one of the heavy mechs gets up to E7 reasonably quickly, they're gonna see more than likely what the enemy is doing, unless they do this. If they're gonna brawl it, they have to go this way. It's the only way not to be seen. The low ground through E5 through F5.
Yeah. But
if 42 are smart and send the scout mech around here to spot it, like they did last game, yeah. Oh dear. It could be oh dear. Could be big oh dear at that point. But we wait and see, I guess.
Yeah. Our teams are ready and so fast. Oh my goodness.
Locked in, they're ready. No,
this clearly isn't Div A.
Right, well, we'll just.
Oh wait. Can we cancel? Oh,
what?
I hope 42 is ready. They didn't say they were ready. They were just readied.
Oh, whoops. Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oops. All right, I didn't see the chat. I was like, oh shit, they're ready. Well, let's go. Let's stop talking. Hopefully they're ready.
Hopefully.
We'll see, I guess.
Monka S.
They get angry at me in the chat in about
U4L was at
3
least
seconds.
locked.
No.
Let's. Oh, I can't type in chat because.
Here you go.
Yay. Not until the match starts for some reason.
Yeah, until the mechs load, you can't. I don't know why that is. It's strange. We hope so, right?
I'm just gonna confuse.
We hope they're ready.
All right, we're good.
Yes. Okay, that's cool.
We did switch to in-game, right? That was so fast. I just want to make sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay. What do we have here for FCoB? We have AC2 Annie, AC2 Roffelman. Oh, they're going range. Gauss Hammer, AC2 Jade Kites, and a Hellbringer with heavy, large, and mediums. Okay. Pure range. Pure range here.
42 has got an Annie with ER larges, a Summoner with PPCs. Is that triple PPC? No, just 2 PPCs. Jägermech double D with AC2s.
Jesus. 6 AC2s on the Night Gear. That's fucking hot. I know that's hot, that one. Oof.
And then they've got Shade and the linebacker going up to cap. So Shade's going to get data uncontested, which is going to put some pressure on FCoB.
Yeah, as we said last game with me and Bowser, it's very, very easy as the red team to get up here and take Theta. It's pretty easy. Your team can set up some pretty good crossfire pretty early, so definitely going to be uncontested here on Theta. And shots already coming across the map, although not connecting, hitting terrain instead.
Yeah.
But 42
James bombed crossing. He takes a little bit of fire, but not too much.
We got to take a Theta. Theta's in. And you know what? They're going to be able to full cap this at this rate. They might able... No one's dropped an airstrike on Theta, right? This is really concerning for FCoB. No one's dropped a strike on Theta to push the linebacker off, and they're now going to deal with a fully capped Theta at the start of the game. That is, oh Jesus. That really is, oh dear.
James bombed is here, but he's too late to do anything about the cap. He doesn't even shoot the linebacker, which...
Could have had his butt.
He
could have dumped at least.
Doesn't quite have the range for these long trades anyways. I think he's regular vomit.
You could have shot, I mean, with heavy larges and mediums, you could have shot at least 45, 50 damage into the ass of that linebacker then, but chosen not to do so. And now we have a lot of mechs here from 42. Have actually moved up here on the left. We've got 2 guys moving up a little bit harder on the left. Pop-Tart Summoner is what you want to do. You want to have him a bit more mobile.
Yeah, this is a great spot for the Summoner.
Yep.
He's got a lot of places he can easily trade from here.
What a massive airstrike here on Brawls Deep, who is... Oh, wow, that airstrike's really hurt Brawls Deep. He's down at 75% from basically, I think, an airstrike. Not much else. Oh, dear. Oh, an airstrike on Juice as well here. What happens to him? Oh, down at 84% as well. Oof. Oh, fuck, I hate airstrikes. They're just too strong, especially when you have 2 of them.
Yeah. I think, I don't know, U4L, they're in a weird position because this Hellbringer and their Warhammer don't really have the range to trade. Like they are, right? They're shooting at 1,000 meters with like Gauss and, you know, clan regular vomit, no ERs.
I actually look through the. Oh look, does it cut me through? Oh, it does cut me through the. I go for heat vision. It does actually cut out this stupid fog above the map, so you can kind of see where the guys are here on the map for 42. Pretty strong spread here. Whereas FCoB are kind of just backed up in the corner here. They're just really stuck where they are.
That being said, Herod and his Jägermech is almost halved. His
right
right
torso
and right arm are both open, and he's gonna.
Oh!
Does it get him?
Get him! It was a big airstrike. Didn't quite take him out though, but
he's still about the same health-wise on that torso and arm. So.
But that arm is like basically one shot. There is no hit points in that arm at all.
Yeah.
Since that extremely questionable balance change.
Meanwhile, Butterboy taking a lot of fire. He's down 58%. Him and James.
He's open torso here as well.
They're going down here. They didn't see our match from Friday. Don't go down here. This is an awful place to be.
Yeah, this is a pretty bad spot.
Any ramps.
One little tickle on that torso, and that gas is going to explode there, and it'll be halved very quickly. Maybe, you know what they're trying to do here? FCoB here are trying to come around this side, and maybe get a good shot on that Jägermech, who is kind of standing still and doesn't know they're there.
Maybe.
He doesn't know they're there.
Shade's reacting. Shade
I mean, they know he's there, but not exactly, you know? Yeah.
But, yeah.
We are fast approaching, though, the magical ticket number of 130, which is when the problem really starts to get urgent. Very urgent. And FCoB are just unable to do anything about it right now.
And this Warhammer and Hellbringer, they're just, I don't know, they're not in a position to actually help their team right now. Yeah, they really need to be a little bit aggressive here.
Oh no! A swing and a miss there from the Hellbringer. Only half connecting with the shot on the Jägermech could basically have taken him out of the game right there. But just missed those just missed those shots. Pretty critical miss there, I think. Zudakai taking a beat down though. He's pretty fresh though still. 82%. Taking a lot of fire, but not a lot of it connecting, you know?
Yeah.
Butterboy taking another 4% there from Herod, who's just somehow still alive. Oh dear. So we
have moved people into Theta, but is it too late? It's gonna be close. They're gonna have to like get all the kills.
The problem
too,
is
I
FCoB
think.
now, the rolls deep in the Jade Kite's he's been halved straight away, right? Now that's a problem. Juice is getting hammered pretty well as well. So he's basically CT cooked. Oh, Brawls Deep goes down. 150 tickets now for 42. And at this point, with these percentages, I don't think FCoB are really going to be able to do anything about it. They're in a really bad position again this game. We have a little... Oh, is this... Yeah, the Warhammer's now halved, so... The Warhammer there, only having one gas and a medium laser or whatever, is not really going to do too much. And Herod is still alive. Would you believe Herod is alive? He's got no weapons left though, but it's not going to be enough. FCoB are not going to be able to take this cap back. It's just about kills now. And Shade is running in on Butterboy.
Their mechs on Theta anyways too, so...
Yep. Brawl linebacker running in on a Warhammer with no weapons basically. That's not going to end well. Shade takes him out. James bombed now as well. He's going to be super hot in that mech. Ain't going to be able to do too much there. Getting focused. He's going to be taken out. No, not yet. The power of Clan SRM6 is there. Spread damage everywhere. There we go. Finishes him off.
Side of a barn and
Michiwa finishes off levels. Oh, wow. That's a 5-0 wipe. Uh-oh. Oh, dear.
Yeah, I mean... The trades weren't like that horrible. It's just I think FCoB with the Warhammer and the Hellbringer, they just didn't quite have the range they needed, and so they were forced to do something. But
that Jade Kite, 52 damage.
Oof.
Carl Avery there, 778 damage. I feel like he got a very good strike on the Annie, and or maybe two good airstrikes on the Jade Kite and the Annie and the Rifleman, because they ate a buttload of airstrikes that game. Like so many. Oh dear. That's
just
ideal.
I think just getting the full cap on Theta just, I don't know, set the pace and sealed the deal for 42 so early. It's really hard to push on this map with all the angles you can set up on, and if you can't cap any of the outer edge points, you know, how do you retake Theta? Yeah,
well, how do you dictate some game control, the map control back? You've lost it all. It's very, very, very hard to do. I feel like maybe FCoB needed a Pop-Tarter. Yeah, Peeps, maybe a Vapor Eagle. Actually, no, can't bring a Vapor Eagle because it's a heavy drop. So, yeah, Summoner as well, maybe.
There's got to be a Summoner, yeah. That's about it.
Yeah. That's rough for those guys there. Pretty rough indeed. Swapped everyone around. I believe I have. Do you want to do some map strat?
So
look over to that.
It was pretty simple. Who was it? Shade ran straight. I hope I have the sides right. Am I looking at the right side? Yeah. Shade ran straight all the way there to Theta, completely uncontested. James bombed. He was like the first one to have sight lines, but by the time he made it up to Echo 5 to be able to shoot where that linebacker was sitting, it was already full capped anyways, and Shade made it out, you know, completely scot-free. Team 1 does have some nice trading positions. They set up guys all around here, and you know, they had their Hellbringer and the Warhammer up here, but I just think the Hellbringer and Warhammer were pretty completely ineffective because, you know, they're trying to trade at 700-800 meters against guys, you know, who have way better range than them. And so they felt pressured, you know, they're like, okay, we got to do something. So they moved forward. Unfortunately, they took this low ground area, which I just think is
pretty hard, right? Yeah, it's pretty hard to be effective at that point, because I mean you can't shoot the mechs up here in E7 from down here. You can't. They are behind a movable wall. You can't even airstrike them because it's that thick. You know, it is immovable terrain. This whole area here is just pure map terrain.
The only thing you can really do is shoot in this like little narrow window, which they can just move. And
I feel like as well, when the guys are moving this way, right? Like they could have just dropped an airstrike, even an artillery strike on Theta so early before you can even see or shoot. You can actually drop an airstrike just on the little dome of the cap point, and that would have either forced the linebacker to get the hell out of there, or if he didn't, it could have eaten 20% right there from an airstrike. So
yeah.
Just small things.
I think later in the match, the Hellbringer and the Warhammer, they needed to try and move probably down around and go up F6 or try to do something sneaky, like move around towards the south side. I just don't think you're getting anything done over on that north side unless you're
Well, what about
super
here,
duper
right?
fast and
If
can run all
they
the way around.
if they drop down here and they sort of came up to this ridge here, you've got 3 or 4 different ledges you can poke at. I mean, I know that Herod and stuff were in here, but you could have.
Yeah.
It was pretty weak. You could have forced him out of there, I reckon. Yes, you've got the summoner to contend
you could
with.
try and
But,
use this little middle ridge and the ramp.
Yeah,
that is the other play.
You've got another option here. So yeah, even come around sort of the back here. You would need your guys to get rid of that summoner though. From here, you need to get rid of that summoner because he's just very, very strong in that whole area. You've just got so much cover up here in that summoner to pop tart around and send those blue balls downwind. Anyway, we are going to the hothouse. Therma. We have 42 on team 1 and FCoB on team 2. What do you reckon we're going to see if FCoB are going to brawl it? Because I don't know. Are they?
I mean, this isn't a bad. I don't know. It's not the worst brawl map for sure. You can definitely do it. I don't think you want to bring a La Malinche, and you definitely don't want to spearhead it with a Kodiak. But they could just run, straight around the corner, get in there. 42. It depends on whether do they set up kind of here or do they set up more in this choke point which is easier to kite out because you can kind of kite out around.
I think you have to set up on both, to be honest. You have to have that arc and that firing. You have to have multi-angles. We've seen teams many, many times sit here, all 5 mechs or 6 mechs, and just get airstruck to death. You've eaten 400 damage in airstrikes before the game's even started, and you do not want to be there. So, anyway, the game is up and running. These guys are not mucking around tonight at all. They are very fast. Shoot, haven't even been playing 45 minutes. These guys are already up to the second last drop of the night.
All right, I'm looking at the scoreboard and I already see 1 mech. Oh goodness.
Oh
goodness.
Direwolf Ultra.
Praise Chris.
Oh, Supernova A. Ooh.
What's on that Supernova? Is it ATMs or LRMs?
It is LRMs. Oh Jesus.
So U4L got a Sleipnir with quad LB10, a Mad Cat with Ultra 10s, and UX 10s, and then an Annie with Ultra 10s and 5s, and then a Bloodass. So they're just kind of full DACA push, and they've got their Wolfhound running straight to Theta. He's not going to get there first, though.
Pretty much DACA pushes from both teams for the most part, apart from the Supernova being the odd one out here. But I mean, Supernova with LRM 80, you can alpha that basically all game and never overheat because clan LRMs and the heatsink stacked are just absurdly buffed. Like it is pretty absurd. So I bet Prometheus.
Oh, does he see the strike? Get out of there, little.
No, he doesn't.
Run!
He doesn't.
That could kill you.
Oh,
he got out.
You know what? Just misses. But he was on Theta quick long enough just to nab it, if ever so slightly nab it. Oh dear.
Yeah.
But interesting
though, 40 a little bit of damage, but not much.
Interesting 42 here. They are opting to not spread out. They are going to go and rush the I think it's the F7 ramp as a group. Hang on. The Supernova. Get the hell out of here. He's jumping up.
One climby boy.
He's jumping up into the pit of Sauron or whatever the hell's up there. Oh man. Oh shit. How many jump jets do you need to have on a Supernova to get up here? About 7? Oh man. You gotta be shitting me.
He knows how to spam. He's doing a good job. He'll make it up there in a minute or 2.
Yeah, in a minute. Oh man.
Man. They're just hanging back.
Supernova up here. This is crazy.
They're giving him time. I guess they probably haven't seen him anyways, but
they don't know that there's going to be a Lerm Supernova up there, right? They don't know anything's up there. They will soon, but okay. So 42 are moving across. They feel like their Supernova's almost in position. I mean, he is. And here comes the rain. The rain is about to
taking a ton of damage already. 82%.
Yeah, Zudokai and Herod.
Big. Oh, an Artie strike.
Big Artie strike.
Michiwa down 78%. Herod 77. Zudokai at 82. That was
a decent airstrike on FCoB there as well. Actually, most of them are pretty weak. They're Annie level there in the Annies already open torsos. Like he's not going to last very long at all. And here we go. All the lerms raining down on here on Juice. Oh, jeebus. That's nasty there. James Bond looks like he's the next target here. He's getting dunked on by Lerm 80 with Artemis, which basically homes in on your CT like a... It's just ridiculous. Level nukes Herod out, takes him out of the game. Now, next turn, Brawls Deep. It's his turn to eat the clag. He's getting a lot of it. Zudakai, though, open CT on the Cyclops. Is one touch. Zudakai goes down in the end.
It's actually even right now.
It's pretty even. I mean, Kamichiwa's wrecked, right? Look at this. Kamichiwa is absolutely wrecked. He's open torsos. Lost half his ACs from crits already. Oh, can they do it? FCoB gonna somehow actually pull this off here? I'm not sure. Tulsa needs to run away right now and let Prometheus keep raining some lerms. Brawls Deep, 25%. Oh my god, look at that Mad Cat. That's full dildo. He's gone full dildo. Oh dear. Tulsa here is got the flamers, but Tulsa kills himself.
Oh no!
What? How? Oh my god, that could be the win condition. Other boy here is getting stripped from lerms. Oh dear.
What is this Wolfhound looking like?
Prometheus needs to rain. Oh, Kamichiwa is still alive, but...
Oh, he can get the Direwolf. The Direwolf's one shot right torso.
Yep, Direwolf's dead.
You just gotta play it careful. Line of sight this.
Oh no, he's running in! He's running into the lerms and gets lagged! Oh dear, oh dear. They need to finish off Butterboy. Butterboy's the problem mech here.
Tanking like a champ.
Yep. Kamichiwa does... Oh no! Oh shit!
Oh no.
Oh no.
He needed to stay behind that rock.
Oh yeah, yep. Now, Kamichiwa versus Level. Level's got... Oh, you know what? Level's got no weapons. I didn't see that. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit.
And Prometheus almost bingo on, well, I don't know, kind of bingo on ammo, only 600 missiles, which...
600? Oh, that's still another 1,000 damage. That's right. Oh man, this is... Oh shit. FCoB nearly pulling that off.
I'm not saying it was a throw, but...
Oh wow, yeah. Oh dear.
I think the Wolfhound had it if he just stayed behind cover.
Yeah, just had to pick the corners. Pick the corners instead of walking into the lerms. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh well, they've still got 3 kills on the board though, FCoB, this time around, so that's the best drop they've had tonight.
Yep. It was a good try.
Oh dear. The problem is though, oh no, they don't need to go get another cap point. Okay, they still are able to win because they got enough caps early on in the game. Oh, let's have a look at the damage numbers, shall we? Oh dear. Oh dear.
I mean, the Supernova doesn't have any backup weapons too, so you know he's got a lot of heat sinks.
Oh yeah. Oh, 700 damage in lerms. Ultraviolet there, 660. And Herod there in the Annie, 653. That's decent damage. And you can see, but I mean, look at there's a lot of damage on the 42 team, and not a lot of damage on FCoB. I'd say FCoB were actually better focusing there. Their damage numbers are way lower for 3 kills already.
Part of it too is they had a completely fresh Supernova that I'm pretty sure didn't get shot once.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the Ultraviolet, he's basically dead as well. He's 1 shot away from dead.
Yep.
I think FCoB actually did some very good focus fire there. Their damage numbers are nearly 150, 200 damage lower for every single player than 42 there. So, oh, that was close. That could have gone. That could have gone FCoB's way.
Yeah,
really close.
Definitely.
Really close.
I'm over on the map strat already.
Oh, okay. Let me flick over there. There we go. All right. Have your way with it, mate, while I set up the lobby again.
So it's pretty simple. It's a lot of what we've been seeing this week is just Team 2 assaults kind of group up in G6 and push, trying to hug the wall as best they can. They did have, I think, 1 or 2 guys had kind of more over Theta. But of course, that opened them up to the Lerm Supernova just sitting up on the mountain.
I almost feel like the 42 move into the middle was slightly too early. Like the Lerm Supernova just wasn't quite ready to rain, I think. Because, I mean, Herod got... Was it Herod that got hammered? I think it was Herod that got hammered early, just trying to cross up that F7 ramp just to the pillar. Got absolutely smashed. But not enough. It just wasn't quite enough. Almost enough, but not quite enough for them to pull off the win.
Yeah, I think just a few a few key light misplays. Tolson blowing himself up. I think riding those flamers a little bit too long. That's how they ramp up heat over time. And then the Wolfhound, he was, I think he was in the perfect position to clutch that. He had enough health, and if he stayed behind the rock, like the Supernova really couldn't do anything because the Dire can't peek the Wolfhound to try and get locks.
And all you do is just sit your Annie.
Has no backup weapons, so
sit the Annie on the cap and wait. Literally, just sit the Annie on the cap, and Wolfhound has to wait for the Supernova to roll in, and then you just hug the Supernova's butt. That's it. You don't have to do much other than that. Right, we're off the Tourmaline Desert. Let's.
Tourmaline.
Okay, what do we? Okay, so pretty rough drop last cast for CSPS, sending their mechs all the way into the corner of Charlie 4 here. That's probably not the best position to take. So how would you play it from Team 1, mate? What do you reckon? Remember, it's Epsilon cap this time.
I want something with jump jets up in castle, like a summoner. I honestly, I've played a summoner up there a few times, and it is like so easy to fight from up there. If you're a summoner, you just gotta watch for strikes, and you can shoot pretty much anywhere. I probably set here. Let me change. I'll change to blue. So you get one guy up here.
Yep.
Maybe get your assaults kind of like back here in Charlie 5. Maybe have one guy in Charlie 6. You got to watch for the push immediately across, right? But I think you're pretty good to receive that.
I think you can receive it in G5 pretty easy.
And you maybe even send a guy up here onto the spire.
That's what I reckon. I reckon that's Spire.
Easily out-trade. Yeah.
Or
easily out-trade anyone that's up here.
Even if you're up here on the Spire, right, and you're getting pushed or you're getting airstruck, you can get them from Alpha Lance. You can get it up here so damn fast, you can see everything. You know, like you can see all of this. You know exactly what the fuck's going on really early in the game, and just basically, hey team, don't go here, or team, go here, you know? But these guys are not mucking around at all. They are off and running again. We are straight into the game. No mucking around at all today. Holy shit. Not even an hour, and we're up to the last drop. Man, these guys know what they want. These men know what they want for dinner tonight. It's mech on mech actions. Dirty hot action. Hope you guys are enjoying the cast today. It's been some bloody fast drops, some good action. There are other games going on, MWO Leagues 2. There are other games going on. I think it's like Div E or something. So that's always interesting to watch. Division E is always hilarious, I find, just because of what goes on. It's just stuff that you can never predict what the hell's going to happen. The mech choices, you just don't know. It's the most unknown game mode play in MechWarrior for comp. Okay, right. What do we have here?
God.
Lots of DACA here for FCoB.
Yeah.
Lots of DACA.
Same
and ATMs again. Okay.
42, but one thing that's interesting to note, that Blood Asp the Juice is in, it's 10s and a 20.
Yeah.
So he doesn't actually have that much range.
Zudakai is the same thing. He's actually got 10s and 20 on his Nokia as well. But it's AC2 fight versus UAC 10 fight. Herod is not winning the trade here at the moment. He's pretty hammered. Juice, he's nearly, hang on, they're trying to leg the Annie. The hell's going on there? Juice, though, is pretty well hammered over here. He's nearly open torso, and that's going to be most of his guns down, I think, from that torso. Oh, okay, so no one's even bothering.
They've made it. Like, they've crossed.
Yeah.
And they're
FCoB have been allowed to approach here. And once the Vapor Eagle gets into position, this could be very, very, very bad for these guys. Oh, Juice peeks. Juice makes a bad peek there. His team is not with him. Herod, though, is getting hammered here. He's just about dead, but isn't. Herod is finally finishes off James bombed. Herod needs to be taken off the field. He finally is. Brawls Deep and Zudakai are going at it, but Brawls Deep goes down. Airstrike there on Kamichiwa, still pretty fresh with the AC2s. It is... Juice is getting harassed here by Butterboy.
Oh, he just jammed.
Sorry, Juice. Tolson. Commando finishes off the Blood Asp there. Oh, man. Oh, man. These lights here for 42 doing some good work. Prometheus and Tolson here really causing problems. And again, the Vapor Eagle not able to do much. He's already legged. Kind of taken out of the fight. Zudakai has one touch on the torso here. Sorry, the CT here. Oh, yeah, wow. Okay, the game is bloody well over. Holy shit. Not even 2 minutes.
Yeah. I think MVP's probably actually, I don't know. It's either the Dyer because he did so much
Yeah.
farming, or Prometheus and Tolson did a good job of getting in their backs, like right at the perfect time when FCoB didn't really want to turn around. They can't afford to turn around and take focus off the big mechs.
Yeah, I think it's Prometheus kind of half dived in the back and then dived out, and then Tolson kind of is almost like a tag team. I'm going in now instead, you know? So,
yeah,
really good play there from...
It's like you don't want to focus a commando, but you got to do something about him. Otherwise, he's
you
gonna
can't leave it running around.
Yeah,
exactly. You have to do something about it eventually. Otherwise, it's going to cause problems. Look at that. Kamichiwa, 664 in the Ultra Violence. Oof. Little, though, in the ATM Vapor Eagle, still nearly able to spew out almost 600 damage.
Almost 6.
Almost, still. Almost. Not quite, but almost.
It wasn't going that bad for FCoB, though, at the start. They did manage to cross the gap, and they made it there without losing any mechs, which is pretty important, especially when you've got that Blood Asp who really needs to close range.
I think it was a lot closer than it looks, actually, because...
yeah.
I mean, Zudokai died at the end there. Kamichiwa was not necessarily wrecked, and Prometheus was only basically one shot away from being legged. So, pretty good game there. I just think maybe James bombed slightly... Juice, pushed in slightly too early with his weak Blood Asp and lost that torso before the other team members, James bombed and Brawls Deep, actually got up to the fight. So, kind of lost a lot of his weapons slightly earlier. Maybe 5-10 seconds, they were all cresting together. Might have been a slightly better outcome for them, but nonetheless, good well played. Nonetheless, played. That was just a Daka push across each other. There was nothing else.
No nuance here, folks.
That's all there was. So, gonna go quickly to the scoreboard here. Where are we? So today we have 42 taking the win with 52 points. FCoB with 15. So that's gonna
42 showing why they're at the top of their division.
Yeah, I'm gonna flick over to the scoreboard very quickly here. Now 42 after last week had a very similar score line and gained nearly 40 points. So I'm gonna take a stab that it's gonna put them around 200 points. Now you can't get more than, I think, 40 or 50 points in a drop. So CrossFit are going to have to really do some big work here against S-Rot. Hang on, no, that game was this morning. I don't know what the scoreline was. I haven't looked. So the scores haven't been updated yet. So a little bit hard to tell where in the points these guys are. But it's going to be 42 and CXF and GNX at this stage in the top 3 based off today's games. Ooh-wee. It's going to be close. It's going to come down to the last week for these guys. And in the last week, look at that. 42 play Division B. And then, the week after, they play GNX. So this could well be at the last match, GNX versus 42. They actually might be playing for the leaderboard there. And Crossfire have what you would almost call an easy run to the finish line here with CSPS, who have kind of struggled with their team this season, and FCoB, who are also just kind of struggling a little bit, it seems, with strategy and tactics. So 42 have a really tough run coming in.
Yeah, CrossFit have the difference.
Yeah, CrossFit kind of have a pretty, you'd say, the easiest run home of all teams. And then right at the end, 42 and GNX play it out. So the next 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, the Division C is going to be mega tight. Make sure you tune in, hit the follow button for the channel, all the rest of it, so you see what's coming up. I'm keen to see where this goes. It's gonna be a great finisher. Great 2 more weeks of casting coming up.
Yeah, I definitely want to see the rest of these matches. This is gonna be a really tight division.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be super tight right at the end. And that's what's good. I really like ToC. I really like the format Kraz put together with this, how it works. It's quick, it's easy, it's fun. You don't need too many team members. It just works right now for the state of the game. It really does. It's good shit. Mate, thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you had fun.
Yeah, good to be here.
Oh, mate, always good to see you back casting
fun.
and helping out and stuff. It's always appreciated. So we're going to call it here and send you guys over to MWO League's channel number 2 for Division E, Aces Wild versus SPNC. So Get ready for all sorts of weird and wonderful tactics, stuff that you have never, ever seen before, because that's what goes on in Division E. The craziest games happen in Division E. I'm telling you, you never know what's going to go down. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. Mr. Toaster, thank you again, mate. And yeah. See you guys.
Bye.
See you later. Bye. Ciao.